Alleged rapist Diddy has been breaking the law behind bars. The alleged rapist is currently in prison and not following the rules. And, as I previously told you all, the alleged rapist's lawyers have, for the fourth time, asked that the alleged rapist be released on bond, and that the alleged rapist is no threat to society. Well, according to newly filed paperwork from yesterday, the prosecutors in the case against the alleged rapist beg to differ. As many of you know, the feds have filed many charges against Kim Porter's ex-boyfriend. Cassie's abuser has been charged with racketeering, trafficking, and more. Well, in response to his lawyer's request that he be released with round-the-clock monitoring on a $50 million bond, prosecutors allege that Diddy has made an effort to evade law enforcement monitoring and corruptly influence witness testimony while incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. And they're worried that if he's doing all of this behind bars, that it will be even worse if he is released awaiting trial. Additionally, the court documents claim that Diddy used other inmates' phone access using a non-authorized third-party messaging service to communicate with multiple people. And he enlisted his children for a social media campaign around his birthday in an effort to influence potential jury members, which, if you remember, right after that happened, I told you all that's exactly what he was doing. 'Cause I'm good. In their response, prosecutors argue that Diddy has offered nothing new and material to justify another bail hearing and has continued to engage in a relentless course of obstructive conduct designed to subvert the integrity of the proceedings. While attempting to evade law enforcement monitoring, the defendant has, among other things, orchestrated social media campaigns that are, in his own words, aimed at tainting the jury pool, made efforts to publicly leak materials he views as helpful to his case, and contacted witnesses through third parties, the document alleges. For these reasons, the court should deny the defendant a new bail hearing. The prosecutors claim that Diddy has repeatedly communicated with others in ways that are designed to evade law enforcement monitoring by using other inmates' phone access codes or PAC numbers to make calls, using three-way calls to contact other individuals, and messaging unauthorized contacts via an unauthorized third-party communication system called Contact Me ASAP. And money will get you far even behind bars. Diddy has also directed others to pay the inmates, including through payment processing apps and BOP commissary account deposits. Meaning, you can buy stuff like food, or I would imagine cigarettes, et cetera, et cetera. And as for the three-way calls, Diddy is alleged to have instructed those he's on the phone with to add other individuals to the line, a process that is not authorized by the Bureau of Prisons, as it helps conceal the identities of the contacted individuals. Combs is also accused of using two accounts on the messaging service Contact Me ASAP, the first of which appeared to be assigned to his son and another belonging to another inmate, to text dozens of individuals, including attorneys and individuals who are not on his contact list. He is trying everything possible. I mean, can you blame him? He is facing the rest of his life behind bars. Diddy allegedly strived to continue his efforts to obstruct and subvert this criminal proceeding per the filing, which notes that on multiple calls, often using the PAC numbers of other inmates, he has been explicit about his intention to use public statements to alter public perception. The defendant enlisted family members to plan and execute a social media campaign around the defendant's birthday with the intention of influencing the potential jury in this criminal proceeding. At the defendant's carefully curated direction, the defendant's children posted a video to their respective social media accounts showing the defendant's children gathered to celebrate the defendant's birthday. But that's not all. Diddy then monitored the analytics of the social media footage and explicitly discussed with his family how to ensure that the video had his desired effect on potential jury members in this case. He's also accused of making an effort to anonymously leak video favorable to his defense. I believe it all. And the prosecutors have evidence now. The balls on this man. I mean, listen, I get it. He's a monster, but he's determined to avoid decades behind bars. But it won't work. It won't work, boo-boo. You've been found out. You have been found out. In the opposition to bail filed yesterday, prosecutors claim that Diddy is a danger to others, has incentive to flee, and that his new proposed bail package was insufficient. It accuses him of relentless efforts to contact potential witnesses, including victims of his abuse, who could provide powerful testimony against him. The prosecutors boldly claim that Diddy has, quote, shown repeatedly, even while in custody, that he will flagrantly and repeatedly flout rules in order to improperly impact the outcome of this case. The defendant has shown, in other words, that he cannot be trusted to abide by rules or conditions. And now that I know all of this, there's no way he's going to be released in bail. He should not be, I think. What do you think? Thoughts on these latest developments? I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? Let me know all your thinking in the comments section.